Hey guys, it's Karen. Thank you for joining me. I'm here doing a video after work, which rarely happens because I'm normally in too much of a mess, and I just had to touch up my makeup because I've got flaky skin and all sorts going on at the moment. But I do videos when I think it's an emergency, sort of. Not an emergency, but I really want to tell you about something so that you guys have the opportunity to go and get it as soon as possible in case it sells out or something like that. And I saw something yesterday and I literally could not believe my eyes when I saw it. It's the biggest dupe ever, and obviously you know by the title what it is. So this is the Too Faced chocolate bar palette that I have, and this is what I saw in the shops. It's called I Love Makeup, and I didn't realise that it was because there was the Makeup Revolution stand in Superdrug, this is, and then next to it there was this I Love Makeup range. But when I looked it up online today, it's actually I Love Makeup is one range from Makeup Revolution. So you can buy it from the Makeup Revolution website. I'll put a link below, or you can buy it from Superdrug. I couldn't find it on Superdrug online. So if you're going to buy it online, you need to go to Makeup Revolution. But if not, go to a bigger Superdrug store and you will see this line there. So I knew, you know, obviously as soon as I saw it, as soon as you see it, you'll see what I mean, that it was meant to be a dupe of this. I think it even said dupe alert on it, although it didn't say exactly what it was a dupe of. But when I opened it, that's when I was the most surprised, because it looks like almost exactly the same as the chocolate bar palette. That's what it looks like inside. And I could see instantly that the colours were the same. And I thought, well, that's all very well, but do they swatch the same? Do they wear the same? So I bought this, not yesterday, the day before, but I didn't have a chance to do a video yesterday, unfortunately, but I did wear it yesterday to see how did it wear. It wears absolutely fine. The swatches are absolutely fine. So I'm going to show you it side by side. You even get the same kind of insert with the names on them. I'm not going to read out all the names because I don't think they're actually that much use. In fact, if there was a way I could get this covered up, I'll maybe just put the box over that so it doesn't go too much in your face, so you can't, you know, so there's no glare for you. So that's them side by side, and I'm going to swatch. Do you see the two biggest colours? You can see that one there, and then there's a strawberry one at the top there. I'm going to swatch those for you first. So the first one is the white chocolate in the Too Faced chocolate palette, which is that one there. In fact, I should do it the other way around so that I can remember which way I'm doing it. So that one is the white chocolate, and that one is the one from the other palette. And actually the one from the Makeup Revolution palette actually swatches a little bit better, but you can see they're both exactly the same. I'll need to go through these a little bit quicker, I think. They're not in exactly the same order, but you can see which colours they've tried to kind of copy, you know. So this is Gilded Ganache from the Too Faced palette, and this is one from the Makeup Revolution palette. Next, I've got Salted Caramel, that one there, which is from the Too Faced chocolate, and the other one next to it. Now, actually, the Salted Caramel one does swatch a lot better than the one from the from Makeup Revolution, but I'm guessing you could build it up. Yeah, because I used that one this morning. You can build it up to almost the same. And then the next two colours are slightly different. This is Hazelnut, but again, you could build this one up to be as good. Again, Hazelnut I used yesterday as well. So that one is the Too Faced chocolate bar. That one is the I Love Makeup. Okay, next from the Too Faced palette, I've got Marzipan on this finger, and then Creme Brulee on this finger, and then the other two are the kind of counterparts, and you can see them on my hand here. So you've got these two are that's Marzipan, and that is the equivalent, and then you've got, actually it's the other way around, then that one is Creme Brulee, and that is the equivalent one, which you can see is a little bit darker, but they are pretty similar. I mean, there's not much difference between those at all, other than, like I said, that one's a little bit brighter. Okay, next I've got Strawberry Bonbon and Cherry Cordial, and on here you can see them both here, the comparison swatches. The one that you can see more colour of, hopefully you can see it, is actually the comparison palette. It gives better pigment in that pink colour, in the Strawberry Bonbon colour, and then the Cherry Cordial, I don't think there is any difference at all. There's maybe a slither more red in the Cherry Cordial that is in the chocolate bar, the original, but barely. As you can see, they're both pretty close. Okay, next we've got Black Forest Truffle and Candied Violet, and on here, let's make sure I get this right, that one is Black Forest Truffle from the original, and that one is the Candied Violet from the original. And then obviously those two are the comparisons. The only difference, I can't see any difference at all between the Candied Violet whatsoever, nothing at all. But in this one, I think again, maybe in the Black Forest Truffle, there's a hint of red, but not very much at all. You can see the difference is negligible. They're both pretty much the same. And then the final two shadows, I think I covered them all, are Triple Fudge and Amaretto. And actually I showed you the wrong fingers there. They're so hard to tell which ones are which. On my hand, that's Triple Fudge there, and that one is Amaretto. So these two are from the original and these two are the duplicates. And you can see that actually that one is more pigmented in the duplicate palette, but they are the same colour. If you kind of sheared that out a bit, they're the same kind of colour. And actually the Amaretto colour was the one I thought would be hardest to duplicate because it's such a beautiful, unique colour, but they have done such a good job there. It's got that beautiful kind of burgundy hint to it. That's kind of the theme in this. There's a lot of red throughout this palette, although it's neutrals, but it's beautiful, and the copy colour of that is just amazing. So you can see how similar they are there. I'm astounded, really astounded. I was super excited when I saw it because I thought there'll be a lot of people that have wanted this Too Faced chocolate bar palette and weren't able to afford it, because I think this is probably £40. I'm not 100% sure. It's between £35 and £40 for this palette anyway. This one is £7.99. So I stood and ummed and ahed about buying it, and I thought, no, I'm going to buy it so I can try it and tell you guys. Obviously I don't need it because I have this one, but I wanted to try it and let you guys know, and I thought there'll be hopefully a lot of girls and women out there that are like, now I can buy this and you can do all of the tutorials that everybody has done with the chocolate bar palette. You can follow them exactly. You just need to find the corresponding colour. And although they're not in the exact placement as in each other, you know, they're not in exactly the same place, they are in pretty much the same place, and it's pretty obvious which colour matches which colour. It's not hard at all because they're all so unique. So what about the differences? The differences are in the packaging. So this Too Faced original is in a tin, which is just like a kind of pencil case. And actually I've heard not great things about this packaging. People have said that the shadows fall out. Somebody has had a couple of the shadows fall out, and I can see that because a lot of them, like this white chocolate one, is actually coming out of its little pocket. I have, as you can see, labelled all the colours because you just got a plastic insert. The same in here, you just get the plastic insert. But I don't think you particularly need this. Like I said, if you're going to follow, most people will have done a tutorial using the Too Faced chocolate bar. So you can just use this and find the corresponding colour, and you won't need that insert with the names on it. You get a double-sided applicator in this one. This is plastic, and obviously it looks slightly different, but size-wise it's not that much different. It's a little bit wider, but it's also a little bit slimmer at the side, so overall it's about the same. I guess the biggest difference is that this, I love, what's it called, I Heart Chocolate, doesn't smell of chocolate in the way that the Too Faced chocolate bar does. This one smells beautiful. It smells of chocolate as soon as you open it, and it smells of natural chocolate. This one, there's no real smell, because I did actually smell it in the shop to see, but if you smell it very, very closely, it smells a little bit like that kind of plasticky chocolate smell. So if it's the smell you want, you need to get the original one. But there's nothing, well, that was my other concern when I bought this. I thought I'm going to buy this and tell everybody about it being a dupe, but I thought it's going to be bad eyeshadow. I don't know why I thought that. I think because I didn't realise it was Makeup Revolution, because they do good shadows. I thought it was this brand I Love Makeup that I'd never heard of. And I also thought they might smell a bit plasticky, or they might, I'm saying they might smell plasticky, and I just said they smell a bit like plasticky chocolate. Very, very faintly though. I thought there might be a strong kind of plastic smell, and I thought they might be very powdery and flaky, which they're not. I thought they might not wear as well, but they go on well, they're well pigmented. I used just a soft ochre paint pot underneath them yesterday, and they lasted as long as my other shadows would. So they lasted all day, they blended really easily. I literally could not tell the difference. I think if somebody put this in front of me, put these shadows in front of me in that Too Faced packaging, I honestly don't think I would know the difference other than the scent. So I think I've told you everything. This has got a full-size mirror, sorry, as well. The whole of that is a full-size mirror. So again, that's probably a plus for this one because you could use this as a mirror, whereas in the Too Faced chocolate bar, it's only a little mirror in the middle like that. So just to remind you, it's the Makeup Revolution is the name of the makeup brand, but the range is called I Heart Makeup. So it's got I Heart Makeup on the back, so I Heart and Makeup. And then this one is called I Heart Chocolate. There are 3 palettes in the I Love Makeup kind of chocolate range that look the same as this, so be sure if you want the dupe of the chocolate bar palette to get the I Heart Chocolate one, because there's another one called Death by Chocolate, and there's another one that has a different name, nothing to do with chocolate, but it's still in the similar packaging. So just make sure you get the one that says I Heart Chocolate. But I will make sure I put the link, the Makeup Revolution link below. But if you have a Superdrug, a big Superdrug near you, then go and check it out, and hopefully you will find that useful. I'm really excited. I know it's a silly thing to be excited about, but I think because like when I was a teenager, or when I was a teenager, even up to, you know, sort of 5 to 10 years ago, I couldn't have afforded to buy that palette. And I know I would have been sitting at home wanting to do all the looks that I saw and not being able to afford it. And there wasn't really such a thing as dupes. And so I know that for some people, hopefully, that see this, it kind of opens the door for them and enables them to buy something that they may not otherwise have been able to buy. There's one more thing I want to show you that's another dupe actually. So clearly the premise of this, a lot of this makeup is that it's a dupe, and they seem to be kind of concentrating on Too Faced. There's also some Stila stuff, one Stila thing and one Tarte thing that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do a separate video on another dupe straight after this so that you can see, but I just wanted to show you this as well. This is called Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blusher. It cost £4. It's again by the I Love Makeup range from Makeup Revolution. And I wore this yesterday also, and it's beautiful. This one is in Blushing Heart is the colour. But again, this is clearly a dupe of the Too Faced blush. But I don't have the Too Faced blush, so I can't really tell you too much more. Other than it's very pretty, it looks lovely on the cheeks, and yeah, that's about it. Shall I put a little bit on? It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's very beautiful, would make a lovely present for somebody, and it's quite similar to the one that they have because it has got the 3 stripes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if outside of the UK you can get Makeup Revolution. If there is a link for like the USA, I'll try and put that down in the comments as well. And obviously I can't cover every country, but hopefully you guys can get it. I know that you loved my dupes video. I've already got another list of about 9 or 10 dupes for other things, so I am going to do that. But now I'm going to go and do the dupes for the other Stila item that will be following this video. So this one will probably go up tomorrow, and then the next one the next day. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I will speak to you again soon.